Hello everyone, this is Ascending High Priestess. I hope you guys are doing well. Welcome to my channel. This reading is going to be for the air sign of Aquarius. So again, the air sign of Aquarius. So if you're an Aquarius, remember that's either Aquarius ascending moon, sun sign, obviously, or if you're a cross watcher for the sun, for the sign of Aquarius. I've been doing a lot of videos today, so the talking is not working that well. All right, let's see what messages Spirit has for you. Let's see, I'm gonna turn it this way. So for some of you, you are currently dealing with an ex. This ex thinks about you. The song that came out, so this may be very important for you to kind of look at the lyrics, is X Factor by, excuse me, even my throat chakra tightened up. X Factor by Lauryn Hill. So this ex, you might be thinking about your ex, or your ex may be thinking about you. Infected by bad religion. Don't worry if you've never heard of these bands or never heard of this song. The most important part, and I always say this, look at the title, look at the lyrics, okay? This particular song talks about how toxic a relationship is, okay? They literally became infected with each other. You know, the toxins of their relationship just, you know, became like a sickness, all right? The other song is Nobody's Fool by Cinderella. And, you know, if you know anything about that song, it basically states that, you know, you're putting your foot down. You're not going to be anyone's fool, all right? And speaking of toxic, for a lot of you, you've been dealing with a toxic relationship. Someone that's been wearing a mask in this relationship. Either you or this person. You may have had battles with this person. You may have been completely lied to. You know, these were not easy times. The happy times were few, far, and in between. You know, this is someone that maybe was volatile at times. Things were just not good. I hear, you know, you were left shattered. This person, you or this person may feel like you have unfinished business, okay? You may have unfinished business with this person. They may feel like it's not over, okay? It's not over between you and me, I'm hearing. Like that 70s song. This person definitely feels like they have a crush on you. You know, they love you. They have a crush on you. And things will come around, you know, in divine timing. Meaning that if you're supposed to be with this person, divine timing will definitely be a thing. And, you know, as we all know, divine timing is something that, you know, in people time, it's, you know, we want things our way. While divine is like, no, things have to work out in a certain rhythm, in a certain pattern, and it's when everything aligns, okay? You may be holding on, you or this person may be holding on to this relationship memories or, you know, a certain pattern very, very tightly. You may be afraid to let things go, okay? And probably letting go of certain things, certain expectations may actually help you out in releasing certain toxic patterns. You know, you're going to get some justice from this, okay? Even though this is not the justice card, this is how I'm reading it in this situation. You've learned how to set boundaries with this person. You know, your spirit has allowed you to grow. You know, for a lot of you, you're very intuitive. You have gone through many seasons with this person. Maybe 6 lifetimes with this person. And in each lifetime, you both had things to learn. You are coming into this relationship or into this situation as the Emperor, regardless of gender, okay? And regardless of how you identify. Remember, tarot is fluid, time is fluid. These are just energies. You need to watch your finances, okay? Or maybe this person is going through a very, very tough time financially. This may be a cycle that has come to an end. But again, because of divine timing, emotions, and lessons, there may be something else that you need to learn. You know, as far as the Six of Cups, this is somebody, again, that you may have had a lot of time with in the past when you were kids. Maybe, again, many lifetimes ago, you know, so it feels very familiar. Even though there's toxic patterns, there's still a lot of love in this situation. You or this person right now may be in a hermit mode. You're trying to figure stuff out. You or your person are trying to learn certain lessons, trying to figure out, how do I make things better? You know, you're working on those pentacles. This person feels that they need to financially be able to present themselves in the right way, okay? Canary's call. Canary's call is actually hope, okay, in a very difficult situation, okay? It's going to bring some balance into your life. It's going to remind you to not only blend good times in the bad, but it's going to, you know, it's a promise that certain things will come to pass, that it's not always going to be this difficult. You know, you may be a healer, okay? You may be into Reiki, you may be into sound bath. Some of you may be even doctors, okay? Occupational therapists. There's something that you do that this person finds very, very healing. There's something about your touch, your hands, your voice that they find very healing. The past returns, okay? So definitely you have had past lifetimes with this person, okay? So someone from your past is making their way back in. We've known that, okay? Tarot explained that. And there's energy that's lingering. This presents a chance to address, okay, unresolved feelings, whether it leads to closure, you know, so that way you could rekindle what you like most about the relationship, or closure in a way where you could walk away and feel like, hey, you know, I've done the right thing for myself. So this is going to provide this for you. You know, this person, you or this person, may feel that no one else understands them, okay? I wish you could understand me better, okay? I wish you could understand. I wish I could understand you, okay? So definitely there's been some lack of mutual understanding. And I can't handle your love. So this person may feel inadequate at times. They may feel like they love you, they just don't know how to show it. They may feel insecure in a loving relationship, okay? And that's their shortcoming, not yours. And this is something that they may have to learn in this lifetime, okay? How to present themselves in a healthy way to provide love to someone without the toxicity, you know? And that's big. You know, as far as advice from Spirit, you know, you're going to have choices and decisions, you know, and each door that opens up, there's going to be blessings, there's going to be lessons, there's going to be good times, and there's going to be bad times. So it's up to you to decide which door to walk through, okay? And you're being, you know, pushed forward into a calmer, more secure future, okay? This is what you want for yourself. You want happiness. You want, structure. You want to be able to feel like, you're not being swallowed by the ground. And break free. You're going to break free. So Spirit is saying you're being asked to break free from the tribe in order to live your authentic life. So for a lot of you, maybe this didn't work out because there were certain expectations from family, from friends, from the community, etc. Okay? For some of you, this may be a same-sex relationship that maybe you were not open to. Maybe you're not out living your most authentic life, and it's very difficult to do that because certain people may have certain things to say, and it could be very scary. This isn't easy, but it's very necessary if you're going to share your true self with others. Be brave, be real, be you, and trust that those who love you will always be there for you. So you're definitely transforming, and you're definitely trying to find your strength to be real and be authentic to yourself. Step back, okay? Step back. Maybe you're a little bit too close to this and you're not seeing the overall picture and the avenues and the steps that you need to take in order to move forward, okay? You're being asked to step back from your life in order to gain perspective. When you're too close to a situation, it can be hard to make a decision. Span out and view your life from a distance so you can get perspective needed, okay? So just take a moment, step back, give it a few days or weeks. You don't have to make a rush decision on anything, all right? And that way you're able to kind of go in and say, okay, I need to do this. I may need to hold off on doing XYZ for now. I'm not ready to make those decisions just yet, but at least let me take baby steps forward, okay? And your spirit guides and ancestors are asking you to kind of, give him a call. Give him, say, I need you. I need you to help me make the best decision for myself. Let them know how you feel. Let them know what your insecurities are. And they know you, okay? They know you. They're not going to judge you, okay? There's no judgment on the other side. They're just going to try to guide you the best way they can, okay? I hope this message resonated with you. Please hit share and subscribe, and I will see you soon. Take care.